pictures, sound. It's amazing. Okay, I will be right back. I need to check on some things, and I'll start there. BRB.
Sound?
Sound.
I like how it goes live and then just immediately goes AFK.
I know, we should have ran an ad.
I know. It could have made 2 cents.
Exactly. It's not thinking about the end game here.
Ah,
Ah,
it was dark.
ah.
I'm back.
Welcome back.
Made some pop-up porn.
I'm surprised you didn't do whatever you needed to do before you went live.
No.
Oh, that would make sense, would it?
Yeah. The answer is no. Alright. What did I knock over?
I want to bring your mic closer to your face now.
It is closer. It's
You still sound quieter than you usually do.
Oh, hang on. Boop, boop, boop. Hello.
Better.
Yeah. Maybe I hit those buttons. Alright. So that's all good. Everything great. Alright. Let's go. Next stage, I did all the preparations. We're good. Woo. Me and Shabuya. Which the autocorrect said I spelled wrong. What I actually meant to spell was shabby. Racist. Google's racist. Those gold trains are everywhere. Where are the gold chains? I want to see them. Because they're an anomaly. Severe dimension disability. That's always fun. I love instability. Is that even possible? Yes. The commando team has a genius among our ranks. This device he built should. He probably means baby. Who was literally a baby in a mech suit. He's pretty cool.
Sounds pretty cool.
I love playing him in Namco X Capcom. He had command grabs.
Nice.
He was very satisfied to just grab a motherfucker and just boom. Aw shit, we're gonna get dancy. It's the Rhythm Rogues. Damn, they've been dancing all that time to get out of that castle. Holy shit. I may have overdone it. What do you gotta do? Dancing, of course. Huh? I'm gonna dance and dance and dance too. New worlds have been opened. Okay. It's like, we're very busy. No, we cannot allow him to dance. Why not? His dance energy. I'm being really confused. Yes, you'll have to trust us. Dance energy is a real thing. I don't believe you. If there were generated here as an unstable area, a dimension itself could be torn apart. Oh, fun. That just through dancing? It's like, yes. Damn. We need to start dancing more. Oh, is it just them so far? Alright. I don't believe you, game, but alright. How many guys do I have here? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Nope, that's 6 because my math is bad. Alright. I can change some equipment that I bought. Here's a stock bomber, and here's a bath towel. I don't have a stock bomber for you, but here's this. And oh, you don't need a bath towel. Forget the dress. The fucking dress. This is the dress in question. You just get a ton of more HP, SP. Everything is by percentage. Everything. It'd be good to have something that added more damage and then everything else. You need it. No, you don't need a towel. 10-gallon hat. Thought so. See, like, in this case, I think the dress would be good. Yes. You really just need to give it to a really high attack character. None of these people are high attacks. Oh, a hammer and shield. Oh, so yeah, see? Here, it would work here. So here we go. Sever and Vacheron, wear her dress. It'll make you look fabulous. And then here, have Dunban's shorts. The reindeer costume. Giant mallet. And I think that's about it. What was that? Amethyst's metal. Nah. Yeah. We'll go with the 10-gallon hat. Perfect. Alright, now I need to put people in places. Segata. Maybe you can ask. Maybe you can figure out what Zero is fighting for. Leanne, go with the robots. Ulala can go with. Sure. Sure. Here you go, Addy. Maybe you can teach Vacheron how to not be a perv. Actually, there we go. That'll work. I need to. I think we're good. Let's go. Boop, boop. Mega Man. I see chests everywhere, but I don't know if I can get to them. This game's landscape changes whenever it wants. You know what? You guys are fast. You go get it. Yeah, you go get that one. You guys go that way. Cosmos will just head straight forward. That's all she can do. She has tank controls. She only goes one way. And there are no reverses. There's no reverse. None. Can we break that? Nope. Keep going. Strider. Ooh, I can break this. Ooh, fuck this barrier. Yeah. Property damage. How'd you die? Oh, okay, there we go. Okay, I thought it, like, exploded. That was criticals, right? Yeah. More experience. Yeah. You guys are gonna go grab that chest. You guys are gonna keep going that way. Cosmos goes forward. How dare you? Boom, boom. I missed the slide, no. That said it was a critical. Yay! Oh, he coming. I will counter you too. Shurikens. Haha. Why? Just full defend. You just keep coming. There you go. Now I can counter. Maracas. That was really strong. You must victory pose after winning a fight. You must. Segata, I need you to throw this motherfucker. Get him. Why are there so many Segatas? And then just use the buster. Oh. Alright, so far this fight's going good. No interruptions. Nothing's coming, just no replay. This is straightforward as level in existence. Head play. Will he grab him? Oh, he grabbed him. Okay, he wasn't dead, that's why. Play the Sega Saturn, you fucks. That's possible. I will never run from the law of the Oboro clan. Oh, okay. It probably wouldn't help Hatsumo to become a Star Gladiator. I don't think that would be a good idea. I mean, he does have a soul-sucking and destroying sword if you use it. I wouldn't do it. The PlayStation Shinobi games were weird. You literally had a sword, and the whole gameplay mechanic is that your health is draining constantly. It was very interesting. I liked it. It's also where I first heard and learned what the word innards mean. That was good to know.
Very good to learn.
Mm-hmm. You fought very well. I can feel the dance energy. It's like, isn't that just ki? We're not dancing.
Dance.
He's treating all our movements as dances and collecting the resulting energy. Well, that's not fair. And now the time has come. It's like, okay. Oh, god damn it, you made the frickin' hole in the side of the building again.
He did it.
Oh, fuck, it's tapioca. Oh, fuck.
Ah, shit.
It's Coco tapioca. Yeah. Warp hole leading to another world or time? It's like, yes. Oh. Oh, good, the rabbit's back. Man, Sakura and Gemini are in a bad spot. Whoops. Ooh. It was Marvel Land. Oosa. Taught me the trick. It turns out the more you dance, the more your world expands. Why'd you have to go and tell him? It's like, because he had to learn. Whoever gets energy to Paris is fine by me. It's like, okay. Paris. A whole dimension. He's gotta control the whole dang dimension. Oh yeah, everybody just know. I hate how every enemy just knows the plan and no one spills the beans. Everybody just knows. Why are the good guys the last people to ever find out? Mr. Bun Bun. What did I? It's like, what?
It's your bun.
Bun.
Gotta help Coach Oli.
Bun. Just keep any critters away from what's his face. Token. No.
Dogen.
Dogen. That's it.
Dogen.
Just keep it away. Give me a minute. Had to get the airflow in the house. It's like he's gonna destroy the city with his new move called the twerk.
Dear God.
My God, kill him.
Who must stop?
Man, if I had more room in this room, I could just play any video game standing. Got this big couch. I would be a lot more in shape, you know. it's healthier to stand up, right?
I mean,
I have a low desk though, but you know, it's like I could be streaming and just move around like an idiot.
Get a VR headset.
I don't have that much room. I don't have that much.
You have enough room to game standing up. You have enough room for a VR headset.
Oh God! But what happens if I walk? Just like every other person with a VR headset, you know, they move a bit even though they shouldn't.
The awkward thing about VR.
And then you're gonna hear me hit like cans and everything. It's like, bam.
Just the sounds of
Like my cans.
the sounds of cans crashing on the floor.
My beautiful cans. It's not what she said, but okay. Alright, Pepper. You're gonna kill this guy and you're gonna move the fuck on. I never saw anyone that cute when I was in the military. She was a teacher. These guys are idiots. Alright, let's go. I like when Vashron was the support character, and it was Zephyr and Leanne as the main unit. That was better. I feel like Zephyr really just complements any team. Making stupid shit. Oh, I thought I was doing 6,000 damage. I'm like, oh no, I did it again. How much? Was that Zeus? No, that was 26,000. Cosmos only goes forward. You know what? Boost. There. One more step forward. Oh. Main bad guy. Full defend. Down. Down. Up. Up. Left. Right. Forward. I played it once. And command grab. Ah, she missed. Ooh, I'm missing real bad too. There you go. Come at me. Oh, okay. Counter.
もうエリカくん皆さんこんにちはあれが好きとしますよーき
Many machine guns.
おいしいそれでは撃ちます
Oh, this is gonna miss. Yep. Oh, and I did that bad move. Super.
助けるぞ君ならできる
見ていてください大神さんデビューも戦いもバッチグーです愛の御旗のもとに
God, I hate Ogami. He's so lame.
エリカクレープとプリンが切れちゃいました
エネルギー切れのように言うね
Oh, good. Another hole in a building. Oh, look. Another portal. It's like her portal. Dance energy. Oh, good. It's the other Sakura War bad guys. And they brought enemies from, Resonance of Fate. Fun. Fun. Damn you, Ranmaru Mori. You bastard. No one knows you, Dokurubo. Nobody knows who you are. You have a sword in your head.
You have a sword in his head.
He does have one. He gets in a mech. I don't think he really needs the mech, though. What happens if I turn on this fan? Ah, lovely. Fan is not even hitting me. There's a giant oak tree in Paris. I'm gonna connect it to all cities to New York. It's like, that's not a good idea. I think all the traffic problems will be solved. God damn it. New York does not act like the center of the world. No. That's a different place. I don't want to bring it up. I'm going to use the to funnel all the evil. Everyone loves evil. Insects. I guess insects are just inherently evil. Alright. Believe it. Alright. There's a demon blade. You're gonna bring back a castle? Hell yeah. It's time to settle. Nobunaga's gone, bruh. He dead as hell. Literally, Nobunaga is in Ogami, and honestly, that sucks. He's not very good Nobunaga. Treasure mech. Alright. Oh good, more enemies. Defend. Oh, and they get to, do they get, oh, they do get to move, don't they? Ugh. Coco's got enough. Coco Tapioca, don't do it. Ow. Ow. You know what? Counter the Yeti. Fuck this guy. Segata, do it. Boom. Oh, I'm gonna make Segata miss his grab. No, I'm a failure. Damn it. I always do the wrong move for Segata. Ow. Defend. Ow. Oh, finally my turn. Mega Man. Oh, he barely has enough for a sub-tank. Who's sub-tank? You know what? Everyone gets an apple. Give me apples. There we go. Alright, who do we want to kick the crap out of here? Let's do the rhythm dude. I want to see him explode through dance, I guess.
とことん極める。行くぞ。ジャストミート。みんなで戦え。パンツァー。オーラ終わり。この強さ。64ビット級。緊急爆裂。さらば友よ。その隙逃しはしない。
It's fucking background music.
集中できていなかっ
Oh, super me.
た。逃げるなら今のうちだ。
It's not nice to super back. Oh damn, he's stunned and poisoned. Oh shit.
行くわよ。
You know what?
Huh.
Kill the tar man.
飛竜スタン
Kill him.
これがプラズマの力よ。
Guys are good news.
Good news.
天国と地獄。
Apparently, I'm on track to having one of the best setups that you could have.
In what?
And that Tower Fantasy game.
The game that's not me. The game that's not Genshin.
Honkai Star Rail, got it.
Yeah.
最後だ。知れ。
Good to know.
やられるのは貴様だ。情けはかけん。地獄へ落ちよ。
I needed more damage.
この体力。
Yeah, apparently most people inside of China
行きます。
have one shield breaker, one DPS, and one support for damage.
Alright. That's fine.
今のお気持ちを。成功する予
And
感がし
one of
ま
the
す。
best shield breakers is the sword I got yesterday. One of the best DPS are the twin pistols,
ソロ
which you
攻
guys
撃
know
大
already
成
have.
功です。9、鳴
Yeah,
らします。
that's nice.
大神さん。
三陣成功。この女
Don't know whether I got pretty lucky with my rolls.
That's nice.
以上、
I know you're
こ
interested
の
in.
方でお送りしました。
So interested.
張り切りすぎてお腹ペコペコです
So interested.
I'm downloading the game right now.
Totally. Right now I'm streaming. Can't wait.
わかりました。
Yeah.
No.
Then this is how you boost your social credit. Good
No.
job.
No. You don't understand, man. What social credit? I got 0.
I am not allowed to travel. I'm not allowed to procreate. I am lucky they don't assassinate me on this one.
Exactly.
これが私の答えだ。パワー全開。キャプテンこれだ。任務完了。
This rabbit's got too much HP.
効果方針。レッドさん、僕に力を。
So that was not something I was expecting to see right as soon as I opened up the news. Apparently somebody died after getting impaled by a beach
横
umbrella.
島なるものよ。
I believe it. Beach umbrellas are dangerous.
Well,
Yeah.
what the fuck were they doing?
Could have been wind. I don't know.
It was wind.
Yeah. Yeah.
You gotta
Beach
be careful.
You gotta make sure they're in there, man.
待ってください。
What the fuck?
Yeah, I mean, if it's like windy out for any reason, you gotta watch out for flying objects.
切ります。召喚術の力見せてあげます。
I remember that happening sometime in the 90s. A lot of people got hurt because of umbrellas.
Imagine fucking going to the afterlife, trying to explain that to other people who died in wars and shit. Fucking impaled by a beach umbrella.
Honestly, the best thing you could say to them is like, I got hit with a javelin. That's the best you got.
And hopefully don't have like recorded footage.
Exactly. It's like, I swear it was a javelin, guys.
I got impaled the most. It's like, oh, you died in a war? How common. I got impaled by a beach umbrella. How many people have you talked to that could say that?
Wow, apparently it wasn't even that windy.
Hmm. That means that means it probably wasn't in very well then.
They said it was just a regular breezy day. No umbrella or blankets or anything got moved, except for that one umbrella.
Yeah. Freak shit, man. Burst affinity, hell yeah.
That reminds me of the story that my sister told me about the one guy who died inside of his vehicle because a poodle went flying into his windshield after a car crash.
Wow. Don't waste to die, am I right?
Yeah.
I'm doomed. I'll see you again, Channel 5, and next time it'll be in space, back in our own time. Phew, he's gone.
He's gone.
He didn't explode.
What? Money back.
Which means that this is a prequel to Space Channel 5. It's like, hell yeah. Because she doesn't know who Shadow is.
Oh, of course. She got married to her husband at a beach in Jamaica.
Jamaica.
You can't fucking write this shit.
Yeah, I wanna take you to Bermuda, Bahama, come on, breathe. Fucking Kyoko, Capioco, don't do it! No. Ow, ow, ow. Ow. Can't super, defend. Coco, get that fast, so take it
No, this is gonna be stuck in his brain for like the next hour.
We wanna go way down in Kokomo. It's gonna hurt, isn't it? Ugh. Almost killed Zero and X. Alright. Mega Man! Oh, God damn it. Are you? Oh, you're sealed. That's the problem. Let's fix that. Yo, everyone gets a soda. There we go. There we go. Now we can do sub-tanks. One more. And then everyone else gets an apple. Perfect. Wow, this is a clusterfuck. What the hell? Get away from me. What the hell is this shit? God, no. Side attack. Someone's getting mugged. Boom. Dragoon. Come on. Oh, it's not gonna be enough. Almost killed Ranmaru. Almost. Oh, I want to try to get that shit. Yeah, kill the Heat Yeti. Kill the Yeti. Hey, Puncher. Yeah, how's it going? Flange but a ninja sword. It's exceedingly dangerous. A plasma weapon that absorbs the enemy's life energy. That's dangerous. Your greatest fan. My greatest fan. Kill the tar pit monster. I'm not gonna do nothing. I ain't doing nothing. Nice. Oh, it turned into a critical. How? Oh, it turned into a critical. That was the most damage I've ever seen Ogami do.
いいものです
What do you mean I got illegal custom parts? Ah, shit. We are going to attack. Tomorrow's a home run. Let's do that. Give that to Cosmos. And extend the crit range of... There we go. Perfect. Let's go. Oh, go Tapioca. Why don't you have any defenses? Oh, this is gonna hurt. How much damage is this baseball gonna do? Ugh. 4,000 a pop. Ugh.
この戦闘データフーバーに渡しておくか
勝利と敗北は紙一重今回は幸運でした
How much? Woo! Oh, that was 100 and that was yeah, that was 160,000 damage.
Nice.
See, Sakura and Gemini are so much better than Ogami and Erika. God, they're better. And that was against Coco Tapioca. That guy's just a blob of health. Ooh, classes. No. Just do HP. Perfect. I might have buggered this. Absolutely good. 1% off. What do I get? Galaxy Knuckle. That's a what? I played Resonance of Fate. What the fuck do you mean Galaxy Knuckle? The hell does that mean? Take that, Ranmaru Mori, you piece of shit. That's for being weird in the older games of the Samurai Warriors games. You weird simp of Nobunaga. Take that. Ranmaru was really uncomfortable in Samurai Warriors. Very uncomfortable character. You don't remember. You don't you dare say his name. She's been saying it a lot. And he's gone. He's gone. He disappeared. The rabbit's angry. Full defend. It's the bun bun, no. I don't know, should I ever play a Sakura Wars game? Probably. Will I understand anything to do in it? No. Absolutely not. Can I maybe find an emulator that runs it? Definitely not. Counter. It's just normal Tarman. Command grab. If I hit with the dog, he wouldn't have went flying. Super. Oh, we killed him. That was a lot of damage. Woo. Dimensional distortion confirmed. What do you mean there's more? No. The Phantom of Paris. No. You know what has to be next. Wait, what? My space detector is freaking out. freaking the fuck out. Ah, it's just Sylphie. We're good. We're fine. Wait, what? What are you doing here? I'm very sorry to disrupt your plans, but what are you doing here? Well, actually, I don't know. I had meant to warp to the dust world, but it appears I got pulled here instead somehow. Yeah. You didn't screw up your warp to sexy button instead? Haha. I'd like to check on something. Sir, I'm far busier than you might expect. No, you're not. We are interested in your dress. It's just too beautiful to pass up. We already bought it. Operation Keep Sylphie here. Success. Thank you, Segata. Thank you. More dimensional distortions. Oh, good. So that has to be Ayame. Yay, Ayame. In that case, by all means, get the fuck out. There's another hall. Oh no, hey look, it's Hayato. Hey, he recovered real quick. Whoa, we got it wrong again. It's like, you idiots. He's not looking too good. Ah, he's fine. Oh, hey, there's Ayame. Hey, you weren't wrong. Yeah. Woo. Nice time. Transit hub. That's cool. Ah, the chains are meant to pull. The chains needed to be pulled into something. It's Ayame. Haha. That must be really confusing that her name is Ayame when she was human, but her demon name is Ayame. It's weird. I don't know. I'd never played Sakura Wars in my life. I don't understand what's happening. I just know that there's mechs and theaters. Many theaters. We need to kill him. We won't lose. Let's go. Hey, chapter 39. Cool. Don't you love playing, how long? 50 minutes and then you get a chapter card? I love it. Oh, I needed Strider to go over there, but alright. You fucked up. Ooh. Oh, she actually got the command grab. Nice. I got the slide! He didn't die. Not happy. Ooh, level 34. I mean, can my characters even learn anything anymore? I have my whole moveset. It's not like Namco X Capcom where I literally had moves replaced on a dime. It's like, oh man, here's King with that really good like drop kick that I had. It's like, oh man, I got it in my repertoire and everything. I love it. Drop kick turns into a freaking like lariat, and I'm like, no, it was better as a drop kick. It ruined everything. It was so cool. Sub-tank. Alright, we need to kill this guy. How hard can he be? And boom. Super!
アルティメットアーマーを使うこのまま
That's not gonna kill. Very close.
なんて耐久力だ今のにた
Is he gonna? Oh, he's gonna super back. Oh shit. We're gonna get hit with a kebab. Somehow everyone's okay.
行くわよ
Strider, you need a restore pill.
これでいいわ
And then an apple gel.
使うぞ
Alright.
飛竜
Kiryu is not gonna join the Star Gladiators. And Hatsuma has absolutely no idea who the fuck you are.
天国と地獄どっちもねまずはこっちをちょっと見てこれで決まりよ
That was really cool. I like that.
悪時期を研究すれば
Man, June is getting that line a lot.
俺たちなら
Oh, we have to be so far away. Yeah, move there. What level are you? 32? You must kill the rabbit. Do what Elmer Fudd couldn't do.
悪を許すわけにはいかない燃えろ
Ah. Well, that's not a good start. Let's see. This'll kill. Yeah, this'll definitely kill. Nice. Ooh, level 33. What are you guys gonna get? Power charge. I don't know what that means. The rabbit's gone. At least you said hopping instead of the F word. That's nice. How dare you talk to me like that? You were in the last game. How are you even alive? We return to haunt once more. One day I'll come back to Paris. Oh, he exploded. Okay. Alright.
Yeah, I'm still disappointed the other guy didn't explode.
Mr. Bun Bun. He exploded. Cosmos, please kill this man.
私だって PMF だから
And Sora. Thanks. Yeah.
フライパンでとどめたから
Man, that was a death scream. How could this happen? I don't know. Violence is never the answer, don't you agree? Well, yeah, that's true. You tricked the nun. Why don't we do what we usually do and just become friends? It's starting to smoke. Yes, Puncher. Are you morons already? Victory pose. He exploded. Do you like New England clam chowder? Yes. Used to make it at Louis. We did the white. 1 week we did regular New England clam chowder, and then we had red New England clam chowder. What about cornbread? I love me some beans and cornbread. You know, my mama used to always make me beans and cornbread because all we could afford was beans and cornbread. Did I ever tell you how much I like beans and cornbread? No one gets that Tosh.0 joke.
I know the Tosh.0 joke.
Oh, okay. I always love that joke. I love that video. Or I just love that interview. That was like comedy gold. No, please tell us more how much you like beans and cornbread. Love it. Counter.
悪いけどプラズマサークル味わって
But yeah, I like white New England clam chowder better than red.
どっちもね
Just feels better, tastes better. Just to me, anyway.
許せ
悪時期を研究すれば
Legs. Legs. You got a super? You do. Full defend. I noticed that standing up makes it very hard to see the very tiny screen that you guys can see. The bottom right one under Felicia. It's very hard to see that little screen standing up. Did you see my building porn? Yes, it looked like you were in some sort of downtown area. Yes. It was very impressive. Bam. The only time I've ever been to a city with that many buildings was San Francisco. I have not been to San Francisco. I don't know, how many times have I been to San Francisco? Like maybe 3 or 4 times? Maybe 3, because well, I still call it Pac-Bell Park, but I think it's AT&T Park now for baseball. That was a train ride to that. And that's not really exactly in San Francisco. It's close though. Full defend. Hey, it's my turn. Mega Man. Leave that for Cosmos. What do I do about this? I guess we can side attack Hayato. And smash. God, I love that slide. I know. I remember seeing that report when I visited California last time. Ganbare.
すごい勢いでいきます。おパオパオ。ワイドビーム、ヘビーボム、ソロ攻撃大成功です。9フィニッシュ。とや、天気のワルツ。
You ever hear this game called Subculture? There's only a couple of games that I know with sub in it. I hate the Subculture game. Technically, I looked up a Subculture the other day. Go there. Cosmos kill. Fix my makeup. She does indeed treat cosmetics in combat the same and equally. It's true. Leanne loves her makeup. Bam. Boom. And he exploded. God damn it. No, the gold one got away. Oh, don't. Oh, Cosmos might die. Yep. Oh. God damn it. You killed Cosmos. You bastard. I didn't give her enough HP. It's a 1998 game. I got nothing. Ha! Counter! Everyone's wearing a bath. Well, a majority of these characters are wearing a bath towel. You get countered. I need to revive Cosmos. Revival potion. And just so that doesn't happen again, apples. Apples. Cosmos, I need you to get revenge. Let's see. No. Just extend the cross freeze. And move here. There we go. Kill. Revenge.
胸部リミッター解除装填違法発射終わりにします
Yay! Level 35. Nothing. Disappeared. My freedom. My body. Hayato's got his body back. Maybe. Kanzaki, I want Sylphie. Got it. I'll beam him on board. Whoop. He just got beamed. Can we do it? Alright. And kill this guy. Zero. Are you? Oh, you're right. I forgot. Are you X-Man? Are you Mega Man or X-Man? Like, I don't know what you mean. Or Rockman. What is Mega Man? Is he Mega Man or what is X? Is he Mega Man or Rockman? What is he?
What?
Yeah. Is he Mega Man or Rockman?
I just say Mega Man. What the game is? That's the name of the game, right?
Nah. In Japan, it's Rockman.
Oh well.
Because Mega Man's real name is Rock.
Oh, so M. Bison's real name is Vega?
Yes. Yes.
I thought you had issues with that.
It's not that there's issues. It's just it's just the thing at the time. It's like, what do you mean we can't call Balrog Mike Bison? Just because it's really close to, you know, Mike Tyson copyright problems. So let's just switch up everybody's names, right? We just call them Dictator, Boxer, Assassin. That's where we're keeping it at now. It's just easier that way. It's what Japan calls them anyway. They don't even call them by their names anymore. Just what they just call them by what they are.
Interesting.
Charge, bonus damage, yeah. Kill.
先生に任せちゃってください戦線を維持します光のブレード俺当たるがね修羅の道霧に旅ります涙召喚術の力
Get hit with a sword. Yeah, the sword missed. Super. Two shots to that's not gonna kill. No. So close. How are you alive? Oh, you have a super. Don't AoE. Oh, she didn't AoE. Interesting. Full defend, please, then. Whip, 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 whip. Number of the beast. Defend? Just want this package, man. Is there any enemies over here? No, everyone's there. Okay, we gotta get to Ogami. Komachi's helmet. That sounds very familiar.
大神さん皆さんこんにちはアネミスアネックスキックレーザービームワイドビームヘビーボムソロ攻撃大成功です
Second altered beast hit missed. Oh, it did kill. Okay. How do you like your eggs, Manny Egg? I'm not big. I'm picky.
私ね
Can you move one more? Thank you.
Give this man a century egg.
No, not that. I do know what that is, and no. I don't care what people say. I'm more willing to eat the pufferfish that'll kill me than an egg that's been in the ground for way too long. No way.
Well, people like century eggs.
Yeah, I'm sure they do.
Not many people.
I'm sure they do. Yay, we killed Ayame. Woo! Yay! Do I have any more soda? No. Darn. Wow, she flew up and then exploded. Very different. That much is true. We win! Hi, Sophie. How's Hayato? Not to worry, I got him healing capsule. He's fast asleep. The cream of the crop of Star Gladiators. The only thing I remember Hayato from is that he is a character in Marvel vs. Capcom 2. And I did not like playing him. And he looked very different. Like, if you do a side-by-side comparison picture, very different character.
It do be that way sometimes.
You know, we got rid of a whole bunch of baddies back there. Nice job, guys. It's like, we killed people, yay!
We did it.
Woo! Save your tears for this adventure's epilogue. We must press forward and regroup. It's like, thanks, Sakita. Can't leave the area like it is. Yes, we can. It's fine. This is what Shibuya was always meant to look like. Everyone likes holes in walls. Wow. Well, yeah, Captain had this thing that Baby has. Oh, well, yeah, I guess Sylphie has it too. Those are for business only. Use only. I'm afraid there's no for sale. We don't want to buy them, we'll just like to use them. Oh, very well. And I'll help in some of my best customers. There's no skin off my back. Hey babe, you show me a skin on your back if you like, or anything else. Shut up, Ashron. Shut up. I'll pitch in with one of the commando team's repair devices too. The rest of you, stand guard. Okay. It's weird that Cosmos doesn't have a mending thing either. She's like the Swiss Army knife the universe needs. Are we good? We are good. Did I go through everybody's thing? Well, now would be the time. Let's see, enhanced techniques. Oh, come on. Ninja Dog. Yeah, Ninja Dog. We'll do that one. Super. Kind of thing worth 600? Nope. Ooh, 1600? Hell yeah. Give it to your super. Your super has been kind of underwhelming, Cosmos. It's a little underwhelming. Okay. Oh, and I gotta go to single characters. You're good. June is done. You're not there. Oh, so close for Ulala. Not there, and we're good. Alright. We good. I will save the data, and I will be right back. I'm gonna go get some soda. So I'm gonna hit you with a 2-minute ad. BRB. Oh. Yeah, I'm professional. Yeah, yeah. Alright. We got 45 more seconds.
Sure
So,
do.
let's see.
どうぞごゆっくりと。
What can I buy from you? Super Soldier Protector and sunglasses? Hell yeah. I wonder where she got those sunglasses from.
商品はこちらです。さすがはお客
She
様。
totally didn't steal them from Alpha and Beta.
当店自慢の商品です。
Get more towels.
ありがとうございます。これは見るだけですか？
Date special. What is Date special? I don't remember Date giving anything special. Where's... Oh, there's Sock Bomber.
毎度ありがとうございます。いつでもお気軽にどうぞ。
Alright, customize. Change equipment. You have that. Stock Bomber would help. And I think I already found that bath towel, so nothing for Dragon Skin. Strider's Scarf. Fuck that. Get a bomber. Slam Bam Hammer Shield. Have a bomber. Have a bomber. I'd rather take the damage reduction. I'm not getting rid of Sylphie's dress. Nope. Here, have a bath towel. Cosmos. Here is Super Soldier Protector. 4 more damage, and instead of a 10-gallon hat, here's a bath towel. We're good. Alright, next stage. Go! Damn, that shit look bad. It's just like last time. As I recall, we went after Bison and ended up in the future that Cosmos came from. Yes, you did. Feels like forever ago. Shabuya is always a mess. On harvesting the chains. They need the chain. When will you... Wait, that was Pi, right? Pi, you were here? No, you weren't here last time. Never mind. Never mind. They need the change to be exposed so that they can pull other worlds and dimensions together. That's how it happened last time. And when the chains disappear, that means it worked. We're fucked. Woo! What's going on? It's Seiya. Hi. You still got a surprise or two. Oh, good. Surprises. You just showed some... You just showed those things. Alright. Where's Dural? Where's the real one? That's a big hole. A lot of ninjas came out of that hole. Oh shit. Damn, that's the big bad origami. That's fun. You're growing unstable. What have you done? She's like, she's done everything. We need to grill. I'm not one of your drug dealers, Mr. Undercover Cop. Kind of are, honestly. Have you seen the drug dealers he deals with? They literally made a clone out of him. And, like, killed his master and everybody. It was bad. Drug dealers are scary. Ah, there's that Elite Beat agent reference. Gotta get that in there. No, nothing but that.
Elite Beat.
Elite Beat. Just a friendly word of advice. I would if I were you. Why not? I sense some sort of all too familiar magic. Oh, magic? Ah. Devils. Did they come from inside the building? Ah. That just means we need to blow up the building. What's the worst that could happen? There's already a hole in it. Scale the wall with our bare hands. Hayachi could do it. Silly V-hair, man. I got potted plants and steel beams to drop on your head if you try that. Man, how do you get up the wall after that? That's impossible. We plummet straight to the ground. You'd have to be crazy to climb that. It's like, we could do it, though. But they're in Jujuku. I got an idea. Got an idea. Space, semicolon, right, parenthesis, lightning bolt, pile of poo. What? What are you doing? Don't let Seiya know. You doing something down there? Good job. You're so smart. You can do it. Thank heck. A call for help won't save you. I don't get it. From above. We gotta stall. Let's do this. Wait, why did I have the strangest lose conditions? Also, these guys don't have equipment yet. Son of a bitch. Alright, well. Ooh, you got Pride of the Lion, though. I'm sure Dante and Virgil would love to have a towel, bat towel. Let's see, do we got another bomber? We do not have another bomber, but we do have super soldier protectors. Ooh, 10 gallon. God, 10 gallon hat's still good. And golden tridents. I'll take the black obi. Isn't the Furin Kazan black obi? Isn't that just what Hayachi's wearing? I don't know. I think that's just Hayachi's clothes. Sunglasses are bad? Weird. The Rod of Wisdom. The Rod of Wisdom sucks. Divine Implements. That's much better. And Diamond Metal's pretty good. I mean, I don't have to give you idiots anything. Sure, I'll give you the hammer. And that's all you get. You don't need anything. What level are you to? Level 33. You were level 33 like 5 levels ago. You don't need anything. Techniques. Nothing. There might be something here. Do that one. Nope. Nada. Infernal Vortex. There we go. And nothing. Alright, I'll go. Oh, one more thing. Gotta check the solo characters. Ooh, Axel. Good. Hayachi. Hayachi is done! Hell yeah. Estelle. Alyssa. Nope. Okay, now we're good. Alright, who to put idiots into what? Pi, go with Zalmu and Reiji. I've never seen that team up yet. Hibana with Yuri and Flynn. That'll be funny. Axel, you handle the God Eater girls. I don't know how you're gonna do that. You know what? I'm gonna put the Mishima family together. Yeah, what could go wrong? Estelle with Dante and Alyssa with the ninja and the weirdo. Alright. He punches walls. I don't know what else to say. He's a weirdo. So what was my defeat thing?
A certain group of people.
Nope, that was the Crosspedia. Requirements. Reiji and Zaimu are defeated, Jin and Kazuya are defeated, and Akira and Kage are defeated. And I don't have a... Oh no, Estelle's a healing character. Okay, this should be easy. It should be
Certain
fine.
people can be defeated.
Certain people.
Some of you may die. That's
And
a risk
risk
I'm willing to
make.
take.
Yeah, I'm willing to take. I'm very willing. That is a lot of origami. That's a ton of them. Counter.
後悔する。
負けられない戦いなんです浄化の炎よ生の風よ
How did he get that high?
華麗に決めちゃいます清き聖眼セクシー台風
Everybody loves the sexy typhoon.
スキル。相手に知らないよ。
I don't know what move do we think is Virgil or Dante's? Is it the Colleen Ann or is it High Time?
Oh, Colleen Ann is Dante's. That's the rocket launcher's name.
So you're telling me that Virgil has a move called High Time?
Probably.
That's funny. It seems like a move that he shouldn't be like, you know, it doesn't feel like him, right?
I don't know his move list.
It's like, Virgil, your moves, it's just use a gun, goddammit.
He's got swords that he throws.
And a gun would just make it easier. Imagine a gun that shoots your swords. It'd be cool.
邪魔をするな。
It's like the gun that shoots other guns. It's great. What could be cooler?
テーマに絵本を作りたい
Ah, brotherly love.
もう一度言ってみろ。娘。オチは切り合いになる。やめとけよ。
私で大丈夫です
Let's see, we got fireworks and rapid slash. Round trip is definitely Dante's. Stinger's obviously Dante, and Rainstorm is Virgil.
So, apparently High Time is from TMC1.
I mean, I would say he's not in that game, but technically he is.
It says DMC1 Sparta. I don't know what.
That's the piece of Virgil. The main antagonist of the game. Because remember, Virgil likes to split a lot.
He also has Round Trip.
Oh, Virgil does have round trip?
Yeah, throw the sword like a boomerang.
Oh, because Dante does that.
No, he probably. I mean,
Oh, I guess they could do
Virgil-
it backwards. Right, yeah, because I think in the animation, Dante throws Rebellion, and then I think Virgil throws it back.
I mean, they probably both have it.
Yeah.
Virgil also has Stinger,
That makes sense.
which is another move that Dante uses.
I think Stinger is just a genetic thing.
ここで倒します突入
You like chocolate? I love chocolate.
To be fair, it is only in that game,
Yeah.
逃がさない
and considering I'm just looking at the Yamato move list, and it's not on any of the other games.
Throw your virginity like a boomerang. I wish. Hey, none. But yeah, that's that explains why the move is just called the boomerang. I don't know. You'll see it again.
I can check to see if they changed it over to his what's it called? Mirage Edge. Mirage.
That was a lot of damage there.
What is your move set?
Moves.
落ち着いてみればこの任務
Yeah, how's it going, man?
Oop, they moved High Time to the Mirage Edge.
Okay.
分身よ 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 分身よ
Yeah, he's got it.
敵を討つ
Okay.
敵を討つ
Okay.
Yeah, it seems they moved a lot of his, a lot of the moves that like Dante would use
やっちゃうよ
onto his weird phantom sword that he uses.
Yeah. Yeah.
Giving the Yamato its own unique set of
shit.
moves.
Hell yeah.
コーレーション野菜
It's got veggies, herbs, and Chinese medicine.
ようやくは口に入れます
What?
俺が面倒を見るぜアキラよ高貴なり
Do they use Beowulf or Gilgamesh in this game?
Who uses them?
こいつで決める
I mean, they both have a very similar. They're the punchy gloves.
No, probably not.
No, they don't have the punch moves.
No, because I think this Dante, I don't know, where did the Kyrian come from?
I could check. where
Was
he
that
got
in the first game or third game?
I'd have to check. I know the only thing I know is that the Kyrian is
バカバカだ
currently used by
そこまで
Lady.
行って
Dante, where'd you steal it? God damn it.
私の助けが必要かしら
You probably stole it from her.
そうだその一
勝負よそうこれが全身全霊の技
Where is your entire list?
結果は頂上の
Because, yeah, Dante and Virgil do share a lot of moves.
やっかい
It's just hard to tell which moves are whose. The full defend that, because Big Doggo mean.
Yeah, Kalina Ant didn't show up till DMC 3.
Yeah. So he
And
probably, and this is
well-
Devil May Cry. This is Devil May Cry 1, Dante.
So why does he have?
Don't
guess-
ask.
I mean, you do get it in 5.
Oh.
So Dante has it in 5.
Oh. But this game came out definitely before 5. So they're
Yeah.
just being funny. I bought an old Wii console so I could play older games, but I can't figure out how to get it to work with my smart TV.
I mean, it should just have HDMI, but I don't know.
Yeah, so we got Rainstorm and Stinger, Fireworks and Rapid Slash, Round Trip, yeah, Kalina and High Time, Helmbreaker, which, yeah, I know that, and Summoned Swords, and then the Super's Double Jackpot.
So Rainstorm should be Virgil's. Stinger is Dante. I don't know Fireworks and Rapid Slash. Is Fireworks the gun nunchucks thing that Dante does?
Yeah, I think so. Yeah, that's in the game. And then you'll see a Round Trip here where he just
I've
throws
seen
it.
Round Trip. Yeah,
Yeah.
they just toss.
They just toss a Rebellion back and
Rebellion
forth.
between
Yeah, they just do it.
Clean Hands a rocket launcher. High Time. I actually don't know what High Time is. Yeah, Helmbreaker is just.
And then here's the
Summoned sword.
nunchucks. Boom, 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 boom. It's technically the nunchucks, but it's the shotgun.
Yeah, it's a shotgun that he uses
Yeah.
as nunchucks. Yes,
Yeah.
I get it.
It's a good shit.
Summon Swords, I think, is the one where Virgil throws more swords, but instead of being from the sky, it's just from his shoulders.
Shoulders, yeah.
Like I said, that's his gun. Just swords.
No, he needs a gun.
He just shoots swords at people.
He needs a gun.
ここは俺がどうにかする
It would only make him better. Maybe he'll stop splitting into pieces afterwards.
青を食いしばれ行け
He could be less of a pain in the ass, but I don't think it's realistically possible.
AV cable in the box. Ma.
Is it just called the no, that's true. That's the... Oh no, I guess that that shotgun's been in every... Yeah, yes, it's called the Coyote A. That's
Oh,
what it's
okay.
called.
Okay.
That's what the double barrel he uses is actually called.
Okay. It sounds familiar.
It's actually clip-based.
Huh?
It's a clip-based
Double barrel shotgun. What the fuck?
Yeah, you can see the clip on there.
What the fuck?
So that's pretty funny looking.
私です
There's a chest over there.
兄弟愛をテーマに
Let's do a children's
行
book.
きます 待っててください。
You should try the Kyoko Chronicle demo.
What the whoa?
当たって。
Kyoko Chronicle
行
demo.
きますよ。
Okay, yeah, fireworks is part of gunslinger style. Yeah, spin your shotgun around your body like a set of nunchucks, rapidly blasting nearby foes.
It works every time.
戦いの場に2つのものを持っていける。
それじゃ足りませんよ。グレネードに回復錠にトラップに。
それが分かった時
You'll learn what he
今
means
がチャンス
eventually.
です。勝負。食らいついて。
I hope he can get the Wii to work. That'd be nice.
私の血の力をこの一点に。
Wii.
相変わらず人間狂気のようだな。影
道を求め勝負だ親子3代
3 generations of Mishimas. The gang's all here. I mean, there could be a 4th generation of Mishima, but we don't talk about that problem.
2人まとめてこの血を必ず立つ
$65? Hell yeah.
邪魔立てするの
That's pretty good.
ここじゃ叩き潰す
Damn, Hayachi and Kazuya did the same fucking move, and that was pretty cool.
螺旋玄魔
Devil Sweep, Hell Sweep didn't get it.
どうした三島平八技のキレが鈍った見せかけ
Honestly, I don't know why Jin hates Hayachi. I understand why he hates him, but like, they honestly could just be friends. It's like, why can't Jin just like his grandpa? Come on. I know Hayachi's done a lot of shit things, but come on.
了解。
Come on. I mean, he's done a lot of shit things.
軽く蹴散らすとしようぜ。
Let's toy with
任
them.
務了解している。撃ちよ。逃さない。切り刻む。手裏剣。そう手裏剣。外さない。見せられたら最後に。せめて儚く散れ。
I mean, at least Hayachi hasn't thrown Jin off the side of a mountain. That hasn't happened yet. So I don't know why he hates him so much.
飛べフレン分かったこれが武神蒼天派
Still have literally no idea what that fucking trailer was.
子孫汁とは未熟
That almost killed, and I'm sad.
And listen, you're just gonna have to be patient and wait till the video game.
操作開始だ
I'm gonna
God knows what Harada's thinking.
I would be very sad if it's just a remake, but, you know, honestly, if it is just a remake of 2, we're just gonna switch to it. It's just what we do.
Yeah.
Yeah,
シエルちゃん。
we'll just switch to whatever's the newest one.
助立ちいたす
But I hope it's 8, because I kind of do, like, I'm a little interested in the Tekken story. Even though 7 had an awful story mode.
Well, we'll see. I'll be curious to see what comes of it.
I also picked up Final Fantasy Crystal Chronicles for the GameCube and Alone in the Dark 2009. My birthday was last Thursday. Oh, happy birthday. Related. I've been playing Xenoblade Chronicles Definitive Edition on the Switch and Cult of the Lamb on the Switch. It's a lot of games to play. You guys are all fucked.
ゴールドハリウッド
Hollywood. I forgot that's what he named his fucking guns. One's called Gold, because it's literally gold, and the other one's Hollywood. Forgot about that. Why do you name your guns? Dante, why do you name your weapons?
I can't even prove he's the one who named it. He supposedly got it from the...
Didn't he get something from his mom?
I don't know what he got from his mother.
For some reason, I feel like it's the sword.
No, the sword's from his father.
Oh, the sword's from Dad. Okay.
Sparta gave Dante the Rebellion and
Virgil the Yamato.
the Yamato.
Yeah. So what did he get from his mom?
I don't quite know. Supposedly, I don't quite know where he got the guns from, but apparently in 5, the new like weaponsmith
Yeah,
lady is
yeah.
connected to it.
That's weird.
ほらこっちよ
You know,
That's-
just play the game, you'll hear about that story.
I don't like her. Weird. You can't tell me she's not weird.
行きます
She's definitely a unique character that they added. They love unique characters, so I feel like she's fine. Besides, someone's got to make all those devil breakers for Nero.
Yeah, that's true. Someone's got to do it.
Someone's got to give him arms.
ここで倒します突入
Armless bastard. Why'd he lose his arm in the first place? We know why.
Bitch losing his arm.
I know, right?
By the way, that Australia thing started.
Oh, good.
We got Ken versus Balrog.
Bet on the Balrog.
It's already gone, but
Dang it. Balrog has very, very scary damage scaling. It'll never go away. Yeah, everyone gets a parfait. You know what? Everyone gets 2. Kill them. Sorry, not Balrog. Boxer. Alright. Mike Bison.
Balrog.
Now you guys get Stonehead. Oh, no. The portal has turned ugly. It's the sky.
I know you. I know you're like making a list of next things, but I'd recommend getting to DMC5 at some time.
I don't know. I definitely do want to play the Devil May Cry series, but the problem is I don't know where I would want to start.
Oh, like
Like-
just do it entirely?
Yeah, because like I would like to start with 1, but then I just remember it's like it's 1.
One is actually.
It's
again,
not bad.
watching
It's
the
not
speedrun,
bad. It's not bad, but they make it
I
look
think-
very easy though.
I think most people would agree. Like, if you wanted to skip 2, fine.
2 is definitely skippable, even though that was my. No, I played 1 before I played 2. Yeah, I got further in 2, that's for sure.
I mean, honestly, I would just say 3 and above.
3, 4, 5.
Yeah, 3, 4, 5 are kind of the mainstays of the series.
Yeah. Oh, but what about DMC?
Well, that's your choice.
That's. I'm not playing that shit. I watched 2 best friends play that shit. God, it's awful. Ugh.
Yeah. Story-wise, bad. Combat-wise, it's fine.
Fine. Other than the color thing. Wasn't there like a color thing where they made enemies like color-coded, and you had to kill them with certain things, and it's stupid?
I don't
Because I think if you hit them, you bounce. It's not the same color. I don't know. That's what they were talking about. I didn't quite pay attention.
I don't know. I've never heard about it, but maybe. But yeah, I mean, just 3, 4, and 5, I feel like are solid games.
Yeah.
You get a lot less Dante with that group of games,
Yeah. Yeah.
but I feel like there's enough. I feel like everyone knows Dante well enough that you don't really need 1 and 2.
It's true. But then
However-
how will I know how 2 goes into 4?
I don't even know how 2 goes into 4.
I have no idea.
Yeah, I mean, the problem with 3 is that the 3 you have is the cursed version.
And I am gonna play that version. See how bad it is. Man, just everybody shows up, huh?
Yeah. I mean, you could also You could also just like, hell, you could just play like 4 and 5
That's
and
true.
get to the other ones whenever you feel like it.
That's just true.
Because 4 and 5 is kind of the modern one with Nero,
Yeah. Yeah.
and it's kind of basically like the modern story, which is the only thing really worth playing through.
Yeah.
3 is okay. It is just kind of a prequel of everything, though.
The original series is great but short. Once you get the controls, it's cakewalk. My speed runs go through is like 1 to 3, 7 minutes, 8 minutes, and 10 minutes. Huh?
What?
Huh? Huh?
What do you mean you?
We're confused by the question or answer, none. Either way, a cunning plan. What? No. Oh no, the plan is too cunning. I promise we'll give you a reward in the form of so much shopping. In that case, I'm glad to. Much shopping. Oh, the group is coming this way. Oh, fun. Is it friends? No friends. It's never friends.
The Ken is now switched to Luke.
Ooh, that might be a hard fight for Balrog. That could be a tough fight. It's a good counter pick.
Yeah, it's a lot more even this time, but Balrog has a slight lead.
Because one of Balrog's really good punches is a dodge punch that dodges projectiles, but Luke's punch is so fast.
Yeah, I saw it when he was fighting Ken.
Yeah. Hey, look, it's a robot Axel. I have not played Class 4, and I played a demo of the reboot and uninstalled it after a few minutes. I didn't hate 4.
Like
It's
4.
just looking back on it, it is a little weird that you just go forward and you go backwards. Looking back on it, it was weird, but I honestly didn't mind it.
I enjoyed it.
It was the first Devil May Cry game I beat, so, you know.
And I mean, it's not like you played the same character. You played one way as Nero, and you played back as Dante.
Yeah, very different, and Dante was the best. Going backwards as Dante was way fun.
Was it? Because Nero has that grab move that makes combos just extend infinitely.
True, but Pandora's box.
Balrog won.
Yay! I would have had fight money. And if Balrog lost, he would have yelled, "My fight money!" He's the one who says it. Mr. X. Can't drop brand new villain names. Mr. X was the boss of the Syndicate, the criminal organization that built this android. He's technically just a robot. He looks wobbly. The Axel Ganger. What are you doing, Miyuki? Hey, you doing the suck thing or not? Thanks, Miyuki. We got a lot on our plate right now. We have to make our move. I'm gonna make sure Zaya doesn't get away. I'll go up too. Just get it over with. You got it. Wait, I'm coming too. Yeah! Okie dokie. Oh god, it turns. That's disturbing. Suck!
Suck. Suck.
Yeah, we're on a roof again. It's not the Millennium Tower.
It's not worth being on the roof of.
But yeah, I gotta remember play. I gotta play those games eventually. That might be like my next couple games. I'll do Sly first though, because I honestly have nothing really to play right now. I would like to get the Lamb game, but I'll wait a little bit, just a little bit.
Yeah.
Yeah. It's like
Probably go on sale during like the winters. during the winter or something.
Exactly.
We have a Cody and Birdie.
Ooh. Birdie is scary. It depends on the... who's the Cody player?
Cody is Rumors, and Birdie is Riot ROF. I don't know. Oh, we got a quote from Rumors. Hey, ROF's good and all. However, I will simply X-neutral him.
Asshole. He's gonna win. Play on Cody. Between the Devil May Cry series and Bayonetta, I'd rather play that series. Both series hurt my hands right now. Or now. Getting older sucks. Agreed. You do have to do a lot.
I generally like Devil May Cry. I started Bayonetta 1, and when I realized, oh, I don't get to like walk around an area, it's just going from arena to arena.
Yeah.
I kind of like the downtime that Devil May Cry puts because it's more of an adventure. You know, you have like the fight area, a bit of walking, and then the next fight area, and then you'll get like a cutscene or something.
Yeah.
There's a nice good of just downtime, just like not having to worry about much in between, or like occasionally puzzles.
I did like the idea of Bayonetta with the running around, but it really did mean nothing. I thought there would have been really cool to explore, but yeah, after the second level, I'm like, this is just fight to fight to fight to fight.
Yeah, it's just fight after fight. And I mean, if you are a fan of the combat stuff from like Devil May Cry, you'll definitely enjoy it because you get to like really get expressive. But
yeah,
I'm not a great Devil May Cry player.
I was okay at Bayonetta, but I could never figure out like how you just do massive damage. Could never figure it out. And I know witch time is super important.
That was an interesting dive Birdie does.
Is it the command grab?
I don't know if it was a command grab and missed. I just saw him just like dive head first onto the ground.
Yeah, that's the command grab.
Man, this guy is weird.
And the worst part is that's like that's a post Shadowloo Birdie too. He used to be really fit.
He's still I mean, maybe it's just the skin. But he's still jacked.
Is he ripped in the stomach area?
Yeah.
Oh, his default skin. He's got a belly.
Yeah, he's wearing some like biker skin.
Yeah.
He's all fucking pecked out.
Okay. My favorite of those types of games is a game you don't hear much about. Is called D. D. To be more specific.
Nope. There's a horror. It's a horror game. Is that what you're talking about? The horror game from 1995?
I too am unfamiliar with this game. I will say a lot of people do treat Devil May Cry and Bayonetta like a fucking fighting game. It's very scary.
I mean,
they're like, yeah, do this, and it's like, oh fuck, you're right.
I mean, those combos can get pretty fucking complex.
Very complicated. They are scary.
I don't know if you've seen like the whole video from like the Virgil interrupting things meme.
No.
But that is a crazy Virgil combo.
Will it kill? It did. Boom. Now that I think about it, there is another game that's very similar, but it was really fun. It had a very RPG aspect. I think it's called Chaos Reign.
I feel like I've heard of that one.
For the PlayStation 2. You literally get stands. And it's pretty fun. It's based on an anime series called Vampire Hunter D. It's a platformer that's got moves like those series once you get through powers. Get enough powers. Oh, okay. Neat. But yeah, Chaos Reign was, I feel like it was a game that had a good idea, but a lot of people didn't like it, and I'm like, oh, I like it.
Birdie just farming through that attack.
Birdie!
That, man, V-shifting when you're at the wall is really weird.
It is a bit weird. V-shift is way too new for my liking. Like, V-reversal already basically did what V-shift does. So I guess you just get a little bit more out of it. It does seem to be more worth to just dodge rather than block an attack and reset. Uh-oh.
You guys are gonna fucking run out of time at this rate.
Ow. Oh, no. Because your hand has a mouth and it talks to you. It sucks the powers out of enemies once you beat them.
How was that? Oh, no, what the fuck?
That sounds very familiar now that you said that.
Oh, that was real close.
I could also be thinking of, okay. I could also be thinking of, Full Metal Alchemist. But that sounds really familiar. Oh, I don't have enough for Nightingale. That's okay. Wow, this was a bad idea. That was really bad. Typhoon. Boom. Round trip.
Thanks for the fight money.
No problem. Bye.
You're right. You just heard what that guy said. You're like, that guy knows.
He knows.
to be fair, chat was along with you. He was the
Okay.
preferred choice.
Yeah. It's like as soon as I heard that, it's like, oh, he knows the secret. It's like, oh,
it's
no.
not over. Wait, this is winner semis final. It's not best of 3. It was just the last one was a best of 2. Wait a minute. Oh, it was a best of 3. Weird. Normally, or a best of 5. Normally it's best of 3s until like the finals, and then it's best of 5s. Weird. Well, he's 2 up right now, so.
It's just called Vampire Hunter D for the PlayStation 1. Okay. I feel like I remember seeing a video about it. Maybe that's why I heard about it. Now I'm curious. Where's my phone? Vampire Hunter D.
Looked it up. Saw something pop up, but honestly, it's not like I would know it.
God, I just butt dial everything, don't I?
You butt dial?
My phone is super sensitive with the screen. Like I open up many apps. I almost called my my bank one day.
Interesting.
Beats me. I just here because I got nothing better to do. It's like, God damn it. You're such a bad for line. That's not true. They're all very dependable. It's like you're talking about robots. Vampire Hunter D. I did Nunter.
Nunter.
D game. Okay, so let's see. Yes, I have seen this game before. It was weird. Yeah, it's a weird game. Yeah, it's pretty weird. I don't want to. I don't have any plans of playing that. But yeah. That's a weird game. The person who talked about it did like it though. But he found the controls to be dated. Which is, yeah, it's a PlayStation 1 game.
Oh, Rand Paul, you didn't actually tweet that, did you?
Ron Paul just had a new show. What did Ron Paul do now?
Ron Paul, you... No, you can't.
Oh no.
You can't all of a sudden be vying for repealing the Espionage Act.
Oh no.
Are you?
Oh no.
You can't all of a sudden just be on that side, huh? What a very interesting time to want to repeal that act.
Man, the times are strange right now. It's getting worse.
Just man.
Super. I watched an anime before even playing the game. It does have tank controls when moving around. Yeah. Tank controls. Fatal Strike. I love tank controls. Fight the Doral. Wait, is there a V Doral? There is a V Doral, but there's the normal Dorals here. By the way, hey, spoiler. The Doral is Kage's mom.
Okay.
It's weird. I need to kill Kage's mom.
Birdie's making a comeback.
No, no. But he said the secret. How do you lose with the secret?
I don't know. It's we're now at a set 5.
I just helped everyone explain like literally the story between Virtual Fighter 3 to 4. This is mom. Great. Yeah. That input reading bitch. Boom. She exploded. My goal is complete. Right. It's like, yeah.
Your goal isn't complete until you've dived into every enemy.
Love that video. It's a very real video.
It's very real. No, you're doing it wrong. You gotta do it like this.
Like this. Full defend. The Dorals get supers for some reason.
Come on, rumors. You were talking shit earlier.
Oh no.
Well, I mean, if we're just on game 5, it's no one's won yet, but he had a 2-game lead, and now
sounds like the download was complete. Because D's hand insults him.
It's not a complete download. The rumors has been putting up fights every match, but he's just been getting caught by some of the heavy moves.
Insults him wherever it can, so he can always keep wrapped in linen. It's like, good, shut your hand up. Twin Valley Hammer! Ah, I missed. Oh. Would have definitely killed too. Why am I such a failure?
行くわ
Just run away from the enemies, they're coming. There's many of them coming.
発見しました
Oh, I got the Wakacopter! Yeah, the Wakacopter!
Alright.
You don't know about the Wakacopter?
No, I don't.
Good. I don't know what it is either. I just remember it was a really good item. It's a really good equip item. The Wakacopter.
さあ受けてみなさい
間に合わせてみせる
They missed.
Yeah, that. Yeah. Yeah, Birdie got the download.
No.
My fight, money.
No.
足ばっか見とるんじゃないぞ
As I said, man, Birdie is sneaky.
He pulled the reverse sweep.
I had faith though in the other guy.
I mean,
He had
When
it.
can you-
He said the
when
thing.
when can you be ready for the reverse sweep?
I don't know what one is.
I honestly, I thought it was only best of 3.
No. I forgot your name. Hang on. June, right? Yeah, your name was June Kazama. I miss you, June. But I guess we have, you know, your brother had a kid, so it's all good. I miss you, June. She exploded. Quiet, Hayachi. She won't be coming back, and that's all that matters. She comes back again. She came back as Angel, and that got weird. I want a physical copy of Cult of the Lamb, but it's not available until Q2 of 2023. Ah. Yeah, it'd be like that.
私です
Well, I guess Rumors isn't out yet. He is just now in Losers.
He's in loses. That's alright.
Ah, shit. Panda's up next?
Ah, Angry Panda.
Angry Panda.
Who needs experience here? You don't.
私が相手ですこのまま行きましょう
But yeah, I'm gonna wait a little bit on the Cult of the Lamb game, even though I've fucking been watching that game like a hawk. It's gonna be so good.
Wasn't just. I'm interested in it. It doesn't really kind of fall into the type of games I normally play, but it seems interesting enough. I might grab it if it's on sale at sale sometime.
Yeah,
Which is why I'm kind of waiting to see if it goes on sale during like the winter
it definitely
sale or something.
Yeah, it definitely will. Whee! It's also already pretty cheap, right? It's
I mean, it's
got
not like a full price game or anything. I think it's like probably
Yeah,
$30 or something.
yeah, it's got the indie price game, which is it's like yes.
Yeah, let me double check.
A bazooka strike from behind never has a bad idea.
おおそんな手があるんだね放物線を描くバレットなら同様の効果
Oh, it's only $25 actually.
Ooh, that's pretty good. But yeah, it'll probably be mature. It's fun and cute. Beat 'em up, beat up enemies and manage your cult. $39. Yeah.
Where'd you get it for $39? It's $25. Unless you got the old deluxe version.
Uh,
I saw it on.
you always gotta get the deluxe.
Even the Colts edition is only $30. I feel like you overpaid for this.
ネジシャオムクンフーは足りてるんでしょうねクンフーは知らぬがプ
What
ロレスラブなら
ends?
十分持ってるぞ
What does the Colts pack give you?
敵の体勢が崩れた
How was your cuckoo?
逃がさないわ
I pre-ordered on Switch. Oh, the Switch version.
Switch price, got it.
遠征権の真髄よ10年早かったわね
Although that would be a fun way to play the game. I would definitely get it for the Switch, but I'll probably get it for PC.
ついてない
ギルドの流
自分の仕事は果たすわ。このチラリ
So since technically that's coming up, let's go to get Game of the Year this year.
Elden Ring.
What? No.
I mean, let's be real here.
That is kind of coming up.
What realistically is going to compete with it?
I don't know. What company is going to literally just pay its way?
I don't know, unless
like-
that remake of Last
Last
of
of
Us
Us.
Part 1 wants to fucking steal it.
I was thinking that too. I don't think it's that. Again, it's like, hey, let's remaster fucking Part 1. It's like, you don't need to.
You really don't.
You don't
Makes
need
no sense.
And also, I've heard bad things about it too. Really just like the unnecessary part of it. And then
I mean-
some other weird things about it. I need to look up it.
I mean, to my... Like, to be real, I only see, like... I can only really see a, oh yeah, the Kirby game,
Oh yeah, the Kirby game.
I don't know if...
It was
I don't
good.
know if it's big enough.
It was definitely good. I would put it up there.
Yeah, I don't know if it could take the... I don't know if it'll take the Game of the Year award, but...
I would put
can
it.
see
I
it
would
on
put
the
it as a
list.
nomination. Yeah,
It's definitely not the biggest Nintendo game.
it was a
I
pretty
mean,
good.
if we're
one.
talking about, like, Breath of the Wild 2, then maybe, but...
Yeah,
私で大丈夫ですよね。超えてください。
I would definitely put it on there.
それ。
I think it would be a good addition.
いきますよ。変身。いきます。精一
I don't know what else would be nominated. I didn't play any new games this year other than Elden Ring.
It really was the big one. I don't know. Let me see a fucking release schedule for this year. What did we get? Oh right, there was Pokemon Legends Arceus.
I don't fucking care.
I know, but it is on the list.
Maybe.
Monster Hunter Rise came out this year, right?
Technically for the PC, I think.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Oh right, but it came out for Switch earlier,
Yeah.
so probably not.
Yeah.
Not that one. Yeah, I gotta find something different. Something that actually came out.
By the way, spoiler of the Hachibana dude, that robot dude that just showed up. That's Hatsuma. Yeah, spoiler. Ooh.
Oh right, the game that got overshadowed by Elden Ring, Horizon Forbidden West.
Right. Fuck.
どうしますか。
I don't want that to be on the list. That's the problem. Like, I'm so sick and tired of those games, man. Like, it's gonna be on the list, maybe, but like, it doesn't deserve it.
やれます。やってみせます。
And earlier than that, I guess Dying Light 2 came out. I haven't heard
Yeah.
anything about it though.
No. I saw a bunch of people play it. Some of my YouTubers I watched played it. They didn't play it for long.
Uh,
さてと。
Ninja.
遠慮はいらん。
任務了解しているわ。
間に合わせてみせる。
KO. Damn, you just got rocket.
There's a Ghostwire Tokyo game.
Oh yeah.
I didn't hear much about that either. Oh yeah, Tiny Tina's Wonderlands.
No.
Probably see that pop up somewhere.
Somewhere.
操作開始だ。
Yeah.
Did Crusader
Shit.
Kings 3 come out this year, or is it just for the console releases?
Crusader Kings 3. Console. Yeah, Crusader Kings came out a long time ago. Yeah,
2020. Okay, yeah, it was
Yeah,
just a console release.
yeah. The Quarry made me laugh. The Quarry. Why does that sound
That's-
familiar?
It's one of. I don't even remember what the last one was. It's one of those like. The Quarry is that like horror themed game where you like get you have to try and keep a group of teenagers alive.
Oh, yeah. From the Until Dawn people. Yeah.
The Until Dawn people.
Yeah, okay,
Those guys.
Gotcha,
That's their new horror movie turned to video game thing.
Right.
I mean, it's all they do. People
It
like
is.
it, but I couldn't give two shits about that kind of game.
No.
It's an advanced visual novel.
Kinda is, yeah. It's an advanced visual novel with quick time events.
Yeah, pretty much.
先に行け
足手まといにはなりません
I had a game in mind,
ラウンドトリップ
but I can't remember what the fuck it was.
聖なる闇私だって負けません行きます
消えろ
Oh, fuck, what's that game again?
了解です
今ここで
Hang on, I don't want to click outside the game. Fuck, I don't remember.
邪魔立てするな備前
Deal with it later.
I'll deal with it later.
巨人剣叩き潰す皆に敵さ
I mean, it's not a game, but in terms of DLC, we have the Cuphead DLC.
The Cuphead DLC, that's true.
I guess
But-
you also have Sunbreak as well.
Hmm.
Sunbreak was this year,
Yeah.
but I don't know if they do DLC.
Yeah. I don't know.
冗談蹴り俺の前にひれ伏せ
Faded combination.
込んでいる容赦はしない
Oh yeah, so right, Xenoblade Chronicles 3.
Right. I don't know. Isn't the VGA Awards this month, right?
No,
No.
VGA is in
ど
December.
うした三島
Oh, it's in December. Okay, it might have made the cut then. Yeah. Okay. Never mind.
見せかけだ
Yeah, no, it'll make the cut.
Yeah, it made the cut.
でも
Yeah.
I don't know about like December games. Even like games in November will usually get in,
Yeah. Will never die.
which I'm in that future case right now. Don't think that one will. Don't think that one will. Yeah, there's The Last of Us Part 1. Pain in the ass.
Oh, God of War, right? No.
I
Right?
don't think a God of War. Does God of War Ragnarok come out this year?
Yeah. Does it come out this year?
God of War Ragnarok. It comes out November 9th of this year.
It could make the
So
list.
that could steal it.
Yeah. That could definitely be on.
So yeah, we're definitely gonna see Stray on a list somewhere.
Oh, right. Yeah. That's true. That's true.
I don't think it's gonna be a Game of the Year, but it's probably gonna win like indie game.
The I will say the parkouring of the cat is very impressive tech.
It definitely looks good. I
Yeah.
remember, and to be fair, it is a glorified walking simulator.
A
Yes,
little,
it does have some challenge to it. It is not a straightforward walking simulator,
Hmm,
but it's not like platforming is a challenge because
yeah,
you can't fall.
you're a cat. You are a cat. That is true.
I mean, I had issues with it as
Hi, everybody.
and I pretty much I took this point from Yahtzee, the zero punctuation guy. By the end of the game, as we're kind of, I know it just because I've watched Captain.
Yeah, we watched Captain
wait.
play it. Yeah.
By the end of the game, you are basically treated as a human. You effectively join this resistance. You actually do the things they tell you to do,
Yeah.
which makes you kind of wonder, why are you a cat?
That's always the. I feel like it was a theming choice. Maybe they just wanted to make the character be a cat, just because.
I can't quite tell.
It really,
if
it
it's,
really,
like,
it really could have been anything, but I
I
feel like
just-
cat was a good choice. But you are a very smart cat.
Yeah, I just can't quite tell if like they had the idea of being a cat roaming around a city and added a story to it that shouldn't have been there, or if they had a story idea and they thought it'd be cool if you were a cat.
Maybe.
I can see both ways kind of like getting out of control. Oh, Bayonetta 3 comes out in October.
That's true. The Callisto Protocol is going to come out. Yeah, that will be horror. What?
Oh yeah,
Aren't there?
technically, on top of Ragnarok, also apparently Skull and Bones finally comes out.
Oh yeah, that quadruple A game. It's gonna be
Quadruple.
so good.
Oh
God,
yeah,
it's
and then
gonna
the
be
other
awful.
Pokemon games, Scarlet and Violet.
Right. Fuck, dude.
2 Pokemon games, yeah, the Callisto Protocol. That
Isn't
should come out
there?
early that should come out early enough in December.
Which
be on
ones?
the list.
Aren't there 2 Dead Space clone games coming out this year?
I think the R. Geiger one isn't coming out this year.
Oh, okay. Okay.
Whatever that creepy fuck one was called.
Gotcha. Yeah, the Callisto Protocol. Ghostwire Tokyo. I know a lot of people like it. It's definitely one of those online games, though. I'll get around to maybe playing it.
Do you remember what that creepy one was called?
No, I have no idea. I only know the Callisto Protocol one.
Scorn.
Scorn.
I'm not watching anyone play that game.
I'll watch. I don't know, maybe.
Oh, that comes out in October apparently.
Oh, okay.
Is that on the list? I might have just overlooked it because I didn't remember its name.
Oh, you're talking about that Scorn game. Yeah. There's that one, yeah.
Oh, okay, there it is on the list.
Yeah, Captain
Yeah.
said he's gonna play it.
He said he's gonna play it. I am not going to watch it.
I'll watch it. I've seen similar games.
Fuck that nightmare shit.
I know. It's like, welcome to hell. It's like, I don't want to be here.
It's like, it's worse than hell.
It's way worse than hell.
What is on the list of shit that doesn't have a release date officially? We got Atomic Heart, but I don't think that's gonna be a runner for Game of the Year. I want to play Atomic Heart. Should come out sometime this winter. It also has Bomb Rush Cyberpunk on here, but there is no actual release
There's
date,
no
so I don't know
actual.
why it's on.
Yeah, there's nothing there.
It could just be because it's on the to be announced list, so they agree it's a game that's been announced. But this is a list of games coming out in 2022. Kind of awkward to see it on the list. Like, you can put Atomic Heart because they basically said it will come out this year.
Yeah.
They just haven't given an exact date yet. But Bomb Rush Cyberpunk has no date.
Yeah.
There is no date for that. It just says future.
Future. But whenever that decides to come out, that'll be my game of the year.
Yeah. Should be fun. Oh, no, that didn't come out this year.
Did it come with anything else, or was it just the thing? I think it was just the thing. Okay.
I can't think of anything else. I don't know. Did that Miles Morales version of Spider-Man come out this year?
That's a good thing. I'm playing Hogwarts Legacy. That should be a very fascinating game.
Right! That was
Yeah.
another one. When was that?
When it comes out, but that's next year. It got pushed back. Ah, son of a bitch!
Oh, fuck.
Damn! Because, like, I think that's a pretty hype game, even though it shouldn't be hype.
It's nice of them to kind of pull away from the main series.
Yeah.
We're
Alright,
now in our own.
Say
So it has the ability to sink or swim on its own, basically.
Yeah.
It has the extra bump of being, Hogwarts in the Harry Potter universe. But
Yeah, I'm gonna turn down the music because I'm very interested in a lot of games that are coming out.
you want to know what I want to know? I don't think any of the games have used this spell in a while, but a lot of the original Harry Potter games
Yeah.
used a spell called Flipendo.
Flipendo. Okay.
It was the generic attack spell.
Oh, okay.
I have never seen it ever used in any movie.
Oh. Monster Hunter Rise was, well, yeah, no, it was for the Switch, so yeah, that was the PC version, right. Engineer, Shadow Man. Yeah, that's pretty weird.
I want to know if they keep that one around. Because as far as I'm aware, I don't think it's ever actually been used in the movies. I've just seen it in some games.
Yeah.
On appearances.
Yu-Gi-Oh! Master Duels might show up on something. Expedition Rome might also show up on somewhere.
Yeah, first appearance of Flipendo. Harry Potter and the Philosopher's Stone video game.
Flipendo. Cannibal Cuisine, Hio.
Like, I just remember it so well. It's...
Life is Strange. I don't want to ever see another Life is Strange game again. There's Master Duels again, Dying Light 2, Ollie Ollie, Action Arcade, Backbone, Gatsu, Crossfire, Edge of Eternity, Edge of Eternity. Why does that sound familiar? Right, that game. Cardboard Kings, Kingdom Hearts 2.8, Final Chapter Prologue.
I don't think any of those...
I hate. No, they're not on here.
I don't think they're actually, like, this year.
That was for the Switch. That
Oh,
Kingdom
by the way,
Hearts,
I didn't...
Kingdom Hearts 1.5 and 2.5 remix was for the Switch. Forza Horizon 5 was a blast. How dare you bring a racing game into my beautiful chat room? How dare you?
Alright, guys. What do we think has the most interesting art style? Alright, Steam users. We're looking for a game with interesting art styles. This doesn't have to mean realistic. It just has to mean creative. What game is going to win it? Forza.
It's like we said, art style. Art style.
Real life is not an art style. By the way, the Panda versus Unga guy is Luke versus Ken.
Oh, okay.
I didn't get to vote on it because I was busy with other things, but...
Yeah. That's a DLC. I don't remember what Monarch is. Actually, I do remember Monarch. That was the... Yeah, that was the anime game.
Oh, that was a bad uppercut.
Monster Crown, Soul Cresta, Edge of Eternity again. Martha's dead! Oh no! That's a weird game.
Yeah, there's still some games to come out.
You want to know what game I want to play? Even though it's
What?
racist?
What?
The Silent Man. Or that one game that the Square Enix made. The Quiet Man or something like that.
Oh, The Quiet Man. I saw that on the list.
Tunic? No. I would like to play Tunic. Oh yeah, Tunic. That came out this year, didn't it?
Did it?
Did it?
I've heard of Tunic, but I thought I heard it. I heard it earlier.
Let's see. It was Tunic last year. Tunic.
No, it was March. It was March.
Okay, yeah. That'll
That's an
definitely
indie game.
that'll be on there. That'll be on somewhere. Yeah. It should be somewhere. Yeah, there Elden Ring.
The Elden Ring.
Let's see.
Again,
It's so hard to beat Elden Ring. I don't see anything quite yet. There are some games that could.
I can see Ragnarok coming out and doing it.
But they haven't come out yet.
Yeah.
That's the problem.
But I mean, let's be honest here. Have any of the
WWE.
games we named worthy of beating Elden Ring? Do we think just more God of War should beat Elden Ring?
It really depends on how good that God of War is, and honestly, I don't think so. Like, because I had a lot of problems with Elden Ring, and I feel like a lot of people also had a lot of problems with Elden Ring, but it's still a fucking great game. That's the problem, and it sold so well. It's hard to beat numbers, and honestly, it's just a fun game to play. Sure, there's issues, but you know.
I mean, like, there's gonna be plenty of
There's
people
Tunic.
who argue that they can't do it.
Correct.
And that means it should not be Game of the Year. Whereas something like God of War Ragnarok will probably be able to be beaten by most people.
Live Alive was a great RPG. I have heard of Live Alive. Yeah.
But I mean, I just don't feel like... I mean, we've seen a lot of God of War at this point. And while...
That is Tiny Tina. Not...
And
oh,
while
there it is.
Elden Ring is definitely, you know, like, it's a Souls game. It's by FromSoft. We know the general idea of how the game is going to be.
Yeah.
The world design and, you know, it's... The world has a whole amount of unique lore and just crazy ideas.
Man, like, now that I look at, like, the Kirby game, it came out the same day Tiny Tina Wonderland and Ghostwire. It's really sad that Kirby got the most, Ghostwire was the second, and I didn't see shit for Tiny Tina's Wonderland.
Yeah,
I
Tiny
didn't see
Tina's
anything.
Yeah, Tiny Tina's, it's a knockoff. I mean, let's be real. Oh, by the way, there's also that Saints Row remake, but no one's gonna enjoy that.
I don't want to even know the existence of that game. When that game comes out, I'm gonna be like, it's like, oh, okay.
You got quiet again.
I did. Oh, did I hit the button? Hello.
Yes.
I hit the button again.
Yeah. Wonderlands. I mean, it's a knockoff Borderlands. It's a side.
Oh yeah, there was
It's
that
a
Chrono Cross remake. I forgot about that.
Yeah, Wonderland's a spin-off Borderlands game after it kind of had a pretty sad just fall into.
Yeah, I mean, yeah,
obscurity.
it's the House of the Dead remake. Woo. They're releasing Deliver Us from Mars, and the original was so much fun, but it had a sad ending. I mean,
the Ken switched to Luke.
We saw 13 Sentinels. Lolly played it. I forgot what she played it on, but I remember that. Cafe Manager Road 96.
There's also the remake of
Zombie
is it Kill All Humans?
Destroy All Humans.
Destroy All Humans.
Yeah,
My bad.
the Alien
Wasn't
game.
sure which one.
Yeah, those two remakes. Yeah, they did
Yeah, the
remake one. Yeah.
Yeah, and they're remaking the second one.
Heck yeah. Those are. I remember those games very fondly.
Yeah, they got history to them.
Dungeon Defenders, Loot River, Overcooked. What was Trek to Yomi again? Not the game I was thinking of. I think it was like the Adventures of somebody. Among Us.
Among Us.
Oh yeah, Salt and Sacrifice got a sequel somehow, somewhere. Forgot about that. That's neat. Evil Dead the game. That's a good game, but I don't think that's gonna make a list. The only Vampire the Masquerade anyone cares about is the sequel. Stop putting Vampire the Masquerade games on the list.
Swan Song.
Reunion comes out in December. I don't think that'll make the cut though. But that's very interesting. Is that the? I don't know. What is that game, None? What is Crisis Core Final Fantasy Reunion? Because I know the original Crisis Core. But is this like a PC release of the game? Is it before like Final Cut, director shit? I don't know. Ah man, best sports game. It better be Mario Strikers Battle League. I want just no EA games. I want Nintendo to be the forefront of sports games from now on.
No FIFA, no Madden, only Mario.
Only Mario. Lake.
I mean, to be honest, they're the more fun sports games.
Man, you know there's gonna be a mobile game award. It's a sequel to the original, PC and consoles.
Yeah, you know it.
But yeah, there's gonna definitely be a mobile award, and man, you know what game's gonna be on that one? Oh, we love Diablo so much, so much. That's probably gonna be the one that wins.
I don't think it will be.
No?
But I mean, I just don't know what other mobile games to put on the list.
I don't know. Is the tower game one?
Shit, let's see. Tower of Fantasy.
Is the not Genshin Impact game?
It is on iOS.
Okay, so that could be on there.
Could seize the win.
Resident Evil,
All
Resident
right.
Evil, Resident Evil.
Angry Panda won, by the way.
Yay! No, we're laughing none because we found out the what is it
So
called?
there's a
Tower
game-
of Fantasy, right? Yeah.
Yeah, it's a game. It's a game that you probably see a lot of people right now playing on Twitch. It looks ridiculously close to the art style of Genshin Impact.
Some even forms and like UI and a lot of shit.
And the problem is that the company MiHoYo, who makes Genshin Impact, announced a sci-fi game called Honkai Star Rail.
Mm-hmm.
And like none of us heard of this Towers of Fantasy game. This came out of nowhere, so we just assumed the game was Honkai Star Rail,
Because it looks so
And we were-
similar.
and we were wrong.
No, it's freaking Perfect World and Tencent's game. No, has nothing to do with MiHoYo whatsoever.
It doesn't.
Has nothing to do with them. So great.
But it looks and feels so similar.
Yeah, Deliver Us the Moon. Yeah, that's the sequel.
All right, next match, Cemetery Gates.
Ah, that guy. I love that dude. Let's see.
I don't
guys.
even remember what he played. I just remember everyone saying that.
Cemetery Gate.
Cemetery Gates.
Cemetery Gate. Yeah, DNF Duel.
What do they play?
Little Noah.
So Somniac is the M Bison, probably from yesterday. Ah, Cemetery Gates is the Blanca.
Ah.
M Bison or Blanca?
I feel like Blanca would counter a bunch of stuff Bison does if they play right.
I guess I gotta vote for Cemetery Gates.
Cemetery Gate. Phoenix Wright Trilogy, Arcadion, Gwent. Yeah, Live Alive remake was that's very exciting that got remade. It's not a I don't know if Live Alive is good. Oh god.
Somniac quote: Cemetery Gates is the best Blanca in the region. Hopefully he doesn't style on me too hard because I got a tournament to win.
Played a game of Plague of Tales, Requiem, and it was a smooth and pretty. Yeah, I'm good.
I
Not
mean,
exactly.
yeah, that's what they're designed to be.
Yeah, not exactly my kind of game.
But it's a game that could end up on the list.
Yeah, that's true. That is very true. When does Tactical Breach Wizards come out?
It's not this year.
Ah, darn.
I know.
Darn.
I'm looking forward to it too.
Darn.
Tactical Breach Wizards,
Lost
such a good
Epic
sounding game.
remains. Digimon Survive might show up, but
Did that Yu-Gi-Oh game come out this year?
yes, yeah,
Yu-Gi-Oh Master Duel?
yeah, that'll show up somewhere also. Xenoblade 3 will probably show up. All right, now I'm in August. 2 point. Here's Cult of the Lamb, which will probably show up. Probably.
Hopefully.
Hopefully. Here's the Marvel's Spider-Man release for PC. Let's see. Oh. Do we think there's going to be a category for fighting game?
I don't know. There's definitely a lot of fighting games.
Yeah, because we would have DNF Duel, Guilty Gear,
King of Fighters 15.
King of Fighters 15, Multiverses.
Yeah, and Multiverses. Yeah, I got that one too.
And technically that Nintendo or Nickelodeon one is coming out.
It's already out.
Oh, is that one out? Okay.
That's been out.
Oh.
Just no one knows about it.
No, I'm sorry for that one because it looks fun too.
Yeah, Nickelodeon All-Star Brawl. I'm pretty sure that's out. Yeah, the main issue with Nickelodeon All-Star Brawl is that it's $50.
$50. It's got a price tag.
It's got the full price tag.
Yeah, here's Destroy All Humans, Cowabunga Collection, Tinykin, There's the remake of the JoJo fighting game. What the hell is Lego Brawls? What the fuck is that?
I don't know, another Lego game.
It says it's a fighting game. Alright. Yeah, here's Last of Us Part 1, which, again, I am not excited for that series of game. What was Temtem? What was Temtem?
The name Temtem sounds familiar.
Oh! No. No. Temtem's not the weird game where with Pokemon with guns, right?
I don't think it is.
I don't think so. I think Temtem's different. Can't wait for that game to fucking come out. It's like, I love Pokemon with slave labor. Too bad Forspoken is next year. It's also remaking Gothic from the ground up. Yes! I heard about that. Splatoon 3 does come out.
Is it Temtem? Is it that Temtem?
Oh, is it Temtem?
I can't find anything else named Temtem.
Uh-oh. It is that game, isn't it? Temtem game. Temtem on Steam. No, this is a different game.
It looks like a Pokemon game.
It does look like a Pokemon game. Okay, it's not the same game though. But okay, so I'm not excited for Temtem because it's not the one I'm looking forward to.
I don't remember what that cursed game was called.
I think I have it saved on Steam somewhere. Captain would remember it.
Oh, yeah, of course you remember. He's the one who brought it up.
For some reason, we're keeping the game 13 alive. I'm not sure why. It's a good game, but I don't think it's that iconic of a game. Outer Wilds, Wayward Strand. What's
Hell yeah,
Evil?
another Derringer.
What is Evil West? I remember hearing about this. Oh, it's that one game that right. I remember there's like some big controversy about it. Or like it looks very uninteresting. No place for very serious.
A lot of great health you got, Bison.
Lots. Deliver us
Oh god, there's a
Mars.
fucking count. Oh god, we're gonna time out. No god, Vlog, you need to
Description
get
was
some damage.
Legend of Heroes, Trails of
Oh my
Prince.
god! 2 seconds left!
Ah.
It takes the match.
Yeah, Blanca. Valkyria
That was only-
Elysium and a profile.
It's only game 1.
Oh man, everyone's favorite Overwatch 2 is coming out. Fuck that game.
It'll be free to play, so at least.
That's how they get their people. Near
Yeah,
Automata
I mean,
for the
how
Switch.
how else is Blizzard gonna do it nowadays?
Like every
How-
game Blizzard comes out with, it has to be free now, right? They're so in the shit.
And then just, monetize it immensely,
Yeah.
apparently.
Yeah, there's Plague's Tale. The Mario plus Rabbids sequel game might do something.
I don't know.
Yeah, there's Scorn.
Scared.
Gotham Nuts. Biomutant was
Gotham
popular.
Knights? Yeah, Gotham Knights is coming out this year, isn't it?
Yeah, October 25th.
I don't know if it'll make a list, but I'm just kind of hoping it's at least as good as the Arkham games.
Yeah. Yeah, if it's as good as the Arkham games, it'll be fine.
Because I don't think it's made by the same people. So
it says it's made by Warner Brothers Games Montreal. You can check what the Arkham games are made by.
let's look up Arkham City because that's like the best one.
Modern Warfare 2, Bayonetta 3. What we got in November? Skullsboro.
It was mainly Rocksteady, but Warner Brothers Montreal helped.
Okay.
Was it Rocksteady? Was it just all Rocksteady? I don't remember. Yeah, it was Rocksteady.
Valkyrie
Who
Elysium
did
again.
Origins?
Origins. Here's that East game. Company of Heroes 3. I'm looking forward to Companies of Heroes 3, but man, the initial reports on that game are.
Right.
That's true. Village. Did Village come out this year?
No, I don't think it did. That was last year, right? Because I remember voting it on Steam.
But did it come out December-ish?
Or
Or did it it come out at Halloweenish?
It came out in May of 2021.
Oh, no, okay. No.
I mean, there is a DLC coming out for it this year.
Yeah, but I don't think that'll...
Again, unless they're doing
Yeah.
some DLC thing,
Yeah.
probably won't end up on a list.
And then there's Dark Tide, November 30th.
Unless you want to do that weird thing Steam does, where it's like, as long as you're continuously updating the game, it gets to be on the
It
list.
gets to be on the list, yeah. Okay, yeah, there's some interesting... There are definitely going to be a lot of games, but I don't think any of them can compete with Elden Ring. I don't think so. It would take a monumental task to come up with that.
Like the downfall of Elden Ring would just be like itself, really.
Yeah.
And I feel like if you're in the gaming scene and you hear, "Oh, look it's a game made by the company that made Dark Souls. I probably shouldn't play this because I don't like those games." Like,
yeah. Oh yeah, and Forspoken's that freaking isekai game that I keep forgetting that it's that game. I fuck that game. Not interested at all. Super not interested. The only reason why I would agree anything on Horizon or Forza Horizon 5 is because of the Hot Wheels DLC. It's
Pretty
the
good
only.
DLC.
It's gonna be a great DLC.
I love Hot Wheels.
Hot Wheels are great, and it looks like fun. It's something different, for God's sakes.
It kind of reminds me of Trackmania.
A little bit. I don't think anyone wants the Gollum game. I remember that.
Oh right, yeah, Gollum.
Wow, look at that young Michael Jordan in NBA 2K23. Woo. Splatoon 3, Metal Hellsinger, Builders Mars. Is the Midnight Suns coming? Oh yeah, October 7th.
Oh, Midnight Suns is coming out in October. I still don't know what that game is.
I don't think anybody knows what this fucking game is.
I'm still curious about what this game is going to be.
Yeah, there's Scorn. It's making
You-
Scorn's making a lot of lists.
Scares me.
I don't know if High on Life is gonna exactly do anything good. That's the Rick and Morty game, first-person shooter.
Oh right, that's the
Yeah.
weird one.
Yeah, where your guns talk to you.
I can't handle anything those people make.
I know. Yeah, and then it's just Pokemon. I don't think the Callisto. I don't know when their freaking deadline is.
Yeah, that's the thing I don't know. December games are always the weird one, right?
Yeah, because technically, I don't know. I don't think the Avatars game's gonna come out. It might. I don't know. Do we think the Avatar game is gonna come out this year?
Don't know. I honestly don't care.
Because I would think that
Is James Cameron gonna take it again?
Yeah, I know, really, right? Yeah, there's Crisis Core. I remember hearing about the Disney Speedstorm game, but it has yet to come out. Yeah, here's Hogwarts Legacy, which we heard got pushed back. Multiverses.
Disappointed.
The Oxen. I never played the Oxenfree games, and I remember they showed it, but I'm like, it's not my kind of game. Yo, return to Monkey Island, yeah. Whatever the fuck Sonic Frontiers is.
It's a Sonic game. Don't worry about
So
it.
whatever that shit is.
You don't even have to think about it. It's just a Sonic game. They vary on how good or bad they are, but they belong in the same spot in the list every year. Sonic Generations belongs in the same number as Sonic Forces. They're both equal. I don't care what you say.
I do remember the System Shock remake being somewhere this year, but I don't think it's gonna come out this year.
I don't think I don't think System Shock remake's coming out.
And then here's Vampire the Masquerade Bloodlines 2, which as far as I know, is finally being made, but I have no idea who's making it, and who the fuck knows when it'll be done. Since none bought it for me, who knows? Personal pick for me would be The Witch Queen, but that's DLC. They always seem to be at awards for music or something. That's true. That's true. Yeah, my game of the year pick will definitely be Elden Ring. I mean, I don't see anything here that can top it right now.
Yeah, there's nothing else, and I struggled with that game at the end. It is definitely not a flawless game.
No. But it's definitely been the best game so far this year.
Like, I cannot deny its presentation, and generally just how fun it was. Like, the beginning times on the, what's the first place you start at? It's like the something plateau or something.
Oh, yeah.
Atlas Plateau.
Atlas Plateau.
Like, that area is such a good introduction to the game.
Somerville, Song of... Oh, yeah, the Song of New game, right. Beyond Good and Evil 2 is finally getting made, too. They finally hired a director and several others. Yeah, but who knows what that fucking game is? They did show gameplay recently, apparently. They did. And I have no idea.
I remember seeing something with it, but it's nowhere near. I wouldn't be looking at that game for any kind of release anytime soon. Like, I'd say we'll be lucky if it's 2024.
Made a Lego thing. Mystery body.
Blanca, you're getting downloaded.
I also like that I went to the fucking PC Gamers website for like a list of games and nothing but Elden Ring articles, and one of them caught my funny. One of them was funny. Elden Ring modder chops down the giant Erd tree for a performance boost. That's funny. That's really funny.
That's a decision to make.
It's like, you know what? If you need that kind of performance boost, go for it.
Like, I get it. The game is big. It can get chonky at times.
Yeah.
I guess it allows you to keep good game fidelity.
Yeah, that's true.
Game gets to look good, and you don't have to worry about the tree ruining it.
That fucking tree. God, it's bright.
It's
some places, it's just so bright. Like, super sorry for anyone who just joined, but we were just talking video game award shit. I am technically done for the night. I did my 2 levels.
Yeah.
So yeah, I should probably call it before more people show up by accident. So super sorry for anybody who just joined. But yeah, we were just nerding out for games. So, if anybody like what's up, please hit that follow button. Follows are awesome. Catch Mr. Cash running around. Hit that sub button. Subs help. You have no idea. Tomorrow's Sunday, right?
It is Sunday tomorrow.